Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of Let's Play Forge. Last time we've been playing challenges and we were not doing so hot on them. So instead, this time around I want to do just regular duels. But since we've already finished most of the challenges that we've been having on this time, let's travel to a different kingdom. I don't know where we are right now. I think we're in the Amoket world, so let's try to travel somewhere else. Let's travel to Homelands, I guess. You have uncompleted challenges in your current world. If you travel now, they will be lost. Are you sure to travel anyway? Yes. Okay, now we've got other stuff to be concerned about. So now we are in a different world now. I don't know what this means, but I think we have other opponents this time around to challenge. So let's enjoy that. Now we're playing against Autumn Willow Field. So this will be a very diversified video, hopefully. Yeah, let's mulligan. I don't like this starting hand. This is a bit better. Let's let's remove Scale Behemoth from our hand. Okay, this is fine. Let's work with this. I will keep this hand. Let's put down a card for ourselves. This should work out quite well for ourselves. So let's summon an Initiate's Companion, which is a 3/1 cat creature. Now he will summon a Willow Fairy, which is a 1/2 fairy creature with flying. Oh, it's got flying, that's annoying. But no worries, we can handle that with the power of our Ambuscade. But I really don't want to... Actually, let's wait for a bit. Let's summon Aronas the Indomitable, which is a 5/5 god creature with Death Touch and Indestructible, and which has the effect of Aronas the Indomitable cannot attack nor block unless you control another creature with power of 4 or greater. And for 1 green mana and 2 other mana, another target creature gets +2/+0 and gains trample until the end of turn. That's pretty fine. Now let's Alpha Strike him with what we've got. He will block us with his fairy, and that will kill each other. Now he summons a Willow Fairy, which is a 1/2 flying fairy creature. That's annoying. Now we cannot use Ronas the Indomitable for anything, but I will cast Ambuscade to have Ronas the Indomitable attack his Willow Fairy. What Ambuscade does is it allows one of our creatures to directly attack one of his other creatures, or one of his own creatures. Now that was done, he doesn't have any creature on his side of the field anymore. We cannot do anything anymore, so let's just end our turn. He will summon a Fairy Noble, which is a 1/2 noble creature with flying, and with the effect of all fairies you control get +0/+1. And for not sure what that is. I think for tapping, all fairies you control get +1/+0 until the end of turn. Interesting. Let's cast an Ambuscade on Ronas the Indomitable to attack his Fairy Noble and destroy it. And that's about it for our turn. Let's summon a Thriving Rhino. And Thriving Rhino is a 2/3 Rhino creature with the effects of when Thriving Rhino enters the battlefield you get 2 energy counters, and whenever Thriving Rhino attacks you may pay 2 energy counters. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on it. That's cool. Next turn, he will summon he will cast Roots to enchant a creature. Tap target creature without flying. That creature does not untap during its controller's untap phase. So he will use that to tap my Thriving Rhino, and also he will summon a Spectral Bears creature, which is a 3/3 if Spectral Bears, a creature with the effect of if Spectral Bears is declared as an attacker and the defending player controls no black cards, it does not untap during your next untap phase. That's just fucking terrible. God. Let's Let's cast Carthusian Strength on Thriving Rhino. And have it attack his Spectral Bears creature. Can I now attack with his Ronas the Indomitable? No, I cannot. So that sucks. He will summon another Ferric Noble, which pisses me off. I will summon a Feral Prowler, which is a 1/3 cat creature with the ability of when Feral Prowler dies, draw a card. He casts Root again to have my Feral Prowler be tapped. And he summons another Spectral Bears. Now I finally have the mana necessary to summon Honored Hydra. And now with this I can finally attack him with my Ronas the Indomitable. Now he will start attacking me with his Fairy Noble because I cannot block it because I don't have any creatures with reach. He will summon an Ebony Rhino, which is a 4/5 artifact creature with trample, which is annoying. But let's summon a Sifter Worm, shall we? Yeah, Sifter Worm would do us a lot of good right now. This will also heal us. So what Sifter Worm does is that it's a 7/7 worm creature with trample, which means that any remaining damage that doesn't get dealt to his creatures while Sifter Worm is attacking him will get transferred to my opponent to be subtracted from his life. And it also has, when Sifter Worm enters the battlefield, scry free, then reveal the top card of your library. You gain life equal to that card's converted mana cost, which means that it has a healing ability, which is quite cool. I will attack him with both Ronas the Indomitable and with Honored Hydra. He will block me with both Spectral Bears and Ebony Rhino. He will block my Honored Hydra with both his Spectral Bears, and Ebony Rhino. Let's destroy Spectral Bears first, and then let's go for Ebony Rhino, because I hate the Spectral Bears ability. So let's do some damage to him. I removed one of his cards from his control. He summons another Ebony Rhino. Let's summon a second Sifter Worm. And now, yeah, this is fine. Let's put Greater Sandworm at the top of our library. Now, this is the scry free effect of Sifter Worm. And now he will heal me for 7 life, which is quite nice. Now let's attack him with our Ronas the Indomitable and Sifter Worm. He will block me with his Ebony Rhinos, and I will do damage to them randomly. I did a lot of damage to him. He will cast another Roots card though to have another one of my creatures be tapped, but that won't do him much good because I will summon a Greater Sandworm, which is a 7/7 worm creature, which has the effect of it cannot be blocked by creatures with power of 2 or less, which is quite impressive. Now let's attack him with our Sifter Worm. He will block me with both of his creatures, which won't do him much good. Let's destroy his Ebony Rhino first. That's nice, and now I cleared his entire side of the field. He will summon a Constable, Anhava Constable, which has the effect of Anhava Constable has toughness equal to 1 plus the total number of green creatures in play. Oh fuck, that's bad. All of my creatures are green. God damn it, this is a really bad opponent to be fighting against. But either way, I will just Alpha Strike him with both of my creatures, and this will be the end of the duel. I fucking won. Damn, this is difficult. Okay, let's go with us going second now, because we had won the previous match. We've won the previous match. Now let's put down some forest cards. Let's summon a feral prowler now. He will summon an Anhava Constable, which is one of the worst creatures I could have ever expected for him to summon. That creature will really fuck with me for the rest of this duel, just because its toughness is equal to the number of creatures that exist on the field. Now he will cast the Roots enchanted creature card, which really fucks with me. Let's summon a Query Howler then. And now let's attack him with our Feral Prowler. He will block me with his Anhava Constable, which is quite unfortunate. He will also summon Hungry Mist, which is a 6/2 mist creature, which has the effect of during your upkeep, pay 2 green forest mana or bury Hungry Mist. Okay. Let's just let's summon a giant spider to be able to block him with. Let's end our turn. He will cast Serrated Arrows, which is an artifact card, and which has the effect of when Serrated Arrows comes into play, put 3 arrowhead counters on it. During your upkeep, bury Serrated Arrows if there are no arrowhead counters on it. And then remove, for tapping, I think, I don't know what that symbol is, remove an arrowhead counter from Serrated Arrow to put a -1/-1 counter on target creature. Okay, so he already put a -1/-1 counter on one of my creatures, which is quite sad. Let's summon a Skilled Behemoth now to get a bit feisty with it. Now he puts a -1/-1 counter on my giant spider creature, and he's summoning a Ferric Noble. Now let's have our Skilled Behemoth destroy his let's destroy his Hungry Mist, just because he's got a lot of power. Now let's attack him with our Feral Prowler. He will block me with both his Ferric Noble and Anhava Constable. It doesn't really matter which order we will attack him in, honestly. But this will allow us to draw another card. And now with this card I can use my Ambuscade to have my Skilled Behemoth destroy his Anhava Constable. And now I cleared out the field for myself. Now he will summon an Ebony Rhino, but that won't do him much good. I will also summon a Shepherd Monitor. And now let's just attack him with everything that we've got. He's in a bad position right now. I cannot block his Ferric Noble because I do not have a creature with reach just yet. But it won't matter that much. We will just Alpha Strike him, and sooner or later he will lose all of his abilities. Let's summon a Shepherd Monitor. Sure, why not? I will just overwhelm him with creatures that I'm attacking him with. He is fucked beyond belief. Like, just straight up fucked beyond belief. There's nothing he can do about this. Let's just fuck with him. Yeah, we just destroyed him. Like, absolutely fucking ruined his life. That was nice. Okay, that's about it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. This was a very nice and refreshing type of series. As you could see, we have a brand new set of opponents that we've never fought up until now. So it's nice that we can we can explore other realities and other realms to fight other opponents. I really like that. So let's move on with this. This has been a pleasure to record. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to get in touch with me, I have a Mastodon account as well as a Matrix room that you can join if you want to speak with me. So please, details of which you can find in the description of this video. And in the meantime, thank you very much for watching and see you next time.